Hi, phone manners. Unlike back home where we are in physical contact with most of the people that we're working with, here it's not so much like that. Because of that, there is need to familiarize yourself with how to use the phone, as in simple phone manners. So you will be talking to other units within the hospital. You'll be talking to other facilities outside the hospitals. You'll be talking to other bodies outside the hospital. For instance, you could talk to the police, you could talk to the coroner, maybe when the patient dies. You can talk to Donor Alliance when there is some kind of back and forth communication about if the patient is a donor or not. You can talk to hospice nurses. You can talk to nurses in other facilities. And then you can talk to nurses within your own facility. Maybe you are getting reports from the emergency room, from the operating room, from the floor, from ICU or wherever. So you will get reports from or give reports to other nurses. So the basic thing is, the basic phone manner of introducing yourself, your name, your title, why you are calling if you are the one calling. Speak clearly. If you don't understand anything the person is saying, ask questions so that you get exactly what the person is saying. Listen attentively. So those are the basic things you need to take note of. Then you will also need to talk to family members. The family members of whoever you are taking care of. So with that, take note of a few things. Number one is that whoever you are talking to, make sure the person is authorized to get information about that patient, because it is not everybody. If somebody calls and say, I'm your patient's husband, I'm your patient's wife, I'm your patient's wife, daughter or something like that, that is not a reason to give information to the person. Usually there are designated people for each patient, and those people have a code. So before you talk to the whoever, you ask for that code. If the person has the code, then you can release information regarding that patient. So that is very important, because if you don't do that and you just give information regarding your patient to anybody, you are violating the HIPAA code, and that is not good. There are consequences for that. So that said, make sure that the person is the right person to get information from. And then when you are talking to any other person, make sure you get the person's name. If it's a nurse you are talking to get report, get the person's name, and so that you can document it in your documentation. Now let me put it that way. When you are talking about when you got report, or when you are writing about when you got report, you are going to include all the information that has to do with the patient. So that's it for this one. Thanks for listening. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and follow for more.